We've looked at the work of the Diaspora Task Forces for Education, Agriculture and Health. Now let's take time to examine the work of the Diaspora Task Force dedicated to technology. We were able to track down the head of the Diaspora Technology Task Force, Peter Harrison, who's based in California. He filled us in on some of the task force's initiatives and major achievements.
One of the biggest achievements that we've had has been a close partnership with both the universities and Jamaican private companies. We have been working with them to get the students that we work with the internships that we provide. So every year we have what we call a Calico Challenge, and the challenge is a system where we provide stipends for students to work on software projects over the summer, and they get assigned a professional mentor from the industry over that period of time.
Now in its fourth year, the Calico Challenge, which is done in partnership with local organizations such as National Commercial Bank and the Jamaica Public Service, yields benefits for both students and the organizations as well.
They recognize the fact that this is a very good project, the Calico Challenge, and that they can now dovetail their philanthropic efforts into their recruiting.
The Diaspora Technology Task Force has also been successful in procuring much-needed computer equipment for the country's major universities.
We've been very successful in attracting donations of computer server equipment. And about a year and a half ago, we donated through the Palisadoes Foundation working Dell server systems that were then donated to both the UTech computing department as well as the UWI department as well. And this equipment is being used actively in the educational system for both of those organizations.
Harrison says some of the projects commissioned by the task force through the Calico Challenge have been targeted at improving the quality of life of the country's people.
One of the very first projects that we decided to do was to try and create an app that was very similar to that of Uber or Lyft, which would be and for those that don't know what those apps do, is that they provide a way for passengers to summon taxi drivers to take them to places.
This app allows persons to know where the taxis are and assists with personal security by linking the taxi to a license plate number and a photograph that would all be stored in the app's memory on the device. Participants in the Calico Challenge have moved on to establish themselves in the technology field. Javon Davis, former participant and now mentor for the Calico Challenge, is a software engineer focusing on open source technologies. He says his time in the Calico Challenge gave him the encouragement to work in the IT field full-time.
We got the experience to work on a data center that in California was pretty large, and we got to write a system in Python that was able to properly display all the information. And we worked on that, the participants back then, via the web, here using GitHub. Everything was open source, and we just got that experience, of what it's like to really work on an open source project.
Javon Davis, software engineer, participant and mentor of the Calico Challenge. For more information on the Diaspora Technology Task Force, send an email to diasporaconference@maft.gov.jm. Meanwhile, the 8th Biennial Jamaica Diaspora Conference began on Sunday, June 16, but it is not too late to participate. The conference culminates on Thursday, June 20 with the Diaspora Day of Service. For more information on how you can participate, visit the website mfaft.gov.jm/conference or email diasporaconference@maft.gov.jm. Jamaica and the Diaspora, building pathways for sustainable development.
The National Health Fund same-day card service is now in every parish at selected drugstore pharmacies. Now you may apply for your NHF card or JADEP card without the hassle of long trips. Take your properly completed application form to your nearest same-day card service location and your card will be ready within 30 minutes. It's now a lot easier to get your NHF and JADEP cards. For more information, call the NHF at 876-906-1106. The National Health Fund, your partner for healthy living.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service.